What's up? We're the Vegas Benchwarmers. I'm Eric, he hate me 702. This is
Jeremy with a G.
And right now, we're gonna do a video on either why the NFC East sucks so bad or who will win the NFC East. I think it's gonna be who will win the NFC East, and then we'll just talk about why they suck so bad.
The division's been historically bad.
It's
for a long time.
So, doing some of the research for this video, it was highly shocking and surprisingly that it's not as bad as you think. So let's start with the Cowboys, okay? Dak Prescott's done. Andy Dalton may come in and do some stuff. They'll rely on Ezekiel Elliott more. They're still very talented without Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
But they beat the Giants and the Falcons choked against them. So they lead the division at 2-3, right? They've lost by 11 points to the Browns. Every other game was decided by 5 points or less. Even their wins. You see what I'm saying? 3 losses came against the Rams, the Browns, and the Seahawks, which have a combined record as of right now against 13-2. And both of their wins came against winless teams. They have a negative 17 point differential. And basically they scored 17 points less than they gave up. Second in points scored, or first in total yards, second in points scored, 32nd in points given up, and 30th in yards given up. So they should be a lot better than what they are. They should have probably beat definitely the Rams and probably the Seahawks, but they gave them too many leads.
Yeah.
The Eagles, they beat the Niners, which that looked impressive at the time, but as of now it does not look very impressive because we don't know what the fuck's going on. And they beat the Niners without Jimmy G, and they had Nick Mullins.
Yeah.
And they tied the Bengals. Their loss are to Washington, the Rams, and the Steelers. Yes. They have a combined 9-5, their opponents in those 3 losses. 32 point differential, they're negative. 24 ranked in points, given up, 17th in yards against, 20th ranked in score, 24th in total yards. They shouldn't be that bad.
Right.
They're not.
Based off the stats.
They're not that bad, exactly. Then you go to Washington. They beat the Eagles by 10. Lost to the Cardinals, Browns, Ravens, and Rams. By the way, the Cardinals are the only team that anybody in this division has played that has, well, now they have a winning record, but they are one of the worst record teams that they've played besides themselves.
Yeah.
So at 3-2 now, they're the worst team. And then you have, they've lost the Cardinals, Browns, Ravens, Rams, combined 15-5. They've played 3 different quarterbacks in 2 weeks.
Yeah. With
Alex Smith going forward. Haskins in week 4, Allen started week 5, Smith came in relief. Negative 53 in point differential, so they're not really scoring. They're not scoring at all. They're not scoring at all.
Right.
30th in yards for, 28 in points for, 23rd in points against, and 19 in yards against. And then the Giants, who have lost to fucking everybody.
Yeah.
They're 0-5, so but 16-8 is their combined. The worst record is the Cowboys that they played. So the Rams are 4-1. The Niners are 2-3 now. The Bears are 4-1 or 3-2, and the Steelers are 4-0.
I was gonna say I thought the Bears had the same record as
3-2. Yep. They've only scored 3 touchdowns in offense before Sunday.
Oof.
Yes. Against week 5. They've only scored above 16 points in 1 game, and that was against the Cowboys. Twice they've only scored 9 points. Negative 52 point differential, 30th in points for, 27th in yards, 20th in points against, and 14th with yards against. So now knowing all these stats that were absolutely meaningless that I just did, I thought it was pretty fucking cool because it gave me a different appreciation for this division.
Right.
I went into this saying this division fucking sucks. As a division, they are 4,
it's terrible.
9, 15, so they're 4-15-1 as a total. But when you look at the teams they've played, besides the other teams, they're out of division games. The Browns are 4-1. Rams are 4-1. Seahawks are 5-0. Niners are 2-3. So that's probably the Niners are the worst team that they played. I said the Cardinals earlier, but it's the Niners.
Yeah.
And two of them have played each other.
I mean, they played some good teams. So.
The Rams have swept the division. So I don't think they suck. The division sucks as bad as I thought it did. I think they have a horrible NFC West that they're playing.
But why is it just so bad this year?
Buddy.
I mean, it was bad last year, but this year was like an exclamation point on it.
The problem that we have is that we know somebody can win this division 6 and 7 wins. We know that.
Yeah.
But the issue is, what if they get hot? Like, not saying anything, and by the way, Dak's injury, I'm not going to say nothing, but I'm really worried about his contract.
So I think the Cowboys came out today
I don't
and,
know if
and brought that up. I mean, I didn't see what they said.
They said Cowboys are life and we'll take care of them. Yeah. But if Andy Dalton goes out there making $8 million a year and goes out there and they start handing the ball off to Zeke and pounding it, and he doesn't turn the ball over, and now their defense starts to play better. You see what I'm saying? They don't play great. Just start to play better because now they're giving up time of possession and all this. Could you not see them going on a nice little run?
I mean, you could see them going on a run, but
Like, could you not? I mean, so they're 2-3 right now. So they have technically 11 games left. Could
Yeah.
you see them going 7-4? Because you gotta remember, they're gonna play their whole division one time again.
I mean, it's not. What's the word? Infeasible, unfeasible.
It's not impossible. Anything's possible.
So,
It's feasible.
but it's also feasible for everybody in this division to win a division.
Okay, I agree with you. So, what are your thoughts on the division before we give our picks?
I mean, the division sucks.
Okay.
I mean,
I tried to prop it up and make it seem like it was a little better
Like, it just
with all the
sucks.
stats and stuff, and he's like, "Fuck y'all, this shit."
like
blows."
it's this based off the stats you provided. These teams should be better than what they are.
Exactly.
But the division sucks.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Now maybe they got
not
all their
trying to
hard
be a
games.
dickhead. It's just.
Maybe they get all their hard games out. Oh no, they still gotta play the Steelers.
But
Yeah.
I mean, they still have. There's hard games throughout the season.
Yeah.
I mean,
They just got dicked on the schedule.
I think several teams each year get dicked.
Yeah, but right now, the two divisions they're playing, the AFC North and the NFC West, the worst team there is 2-3, and the Bengals at 1-3-1. So everybody else has 3 or 4 wins.
Mhm.
Like the whole AFC North has 4 wins.
But based off your stats, you should be able to beat these teams.
They should. Well, we know what's wrong with Dallas.
Dallas.
Their defense is horrible.
Dallas.
Their defense is fucking horrible.
Dallas is gonna Dallas.
No, Dallas is gonna Alice. They're the Alice Cowboys because they ain't got no D. Oh, thank you, Mike Greenberg. So Eagles, we really don't know what's wrong with that. Redskins,
I don't know.
they should be better now that they have a quarterback that they trust if they keep Alex Smith in place.
Well, the Eagles, if Washington keeps Alex Smith in place, I think.
Did I just call them?
Yeah.
God damn it! The football team.
It's gonna happen every now and then.
Sorry, guys. Washington.
But
I even have Washington written down.
But I mean, if they keep Alex Smith in, and like you said, like he'll win you games,
Yeah.
he just won't
He won't win
win
you
you the
the
Super Bowl.
So I mean, in this scenario, they have again 11 games left. Could you see them going 8-3 or 8-3?
I mean, I could see him going 8-3.
Okay. And again, we're not looking at
7-4.
schedule. We're just throwing stuff out
It's
there.
just. But
Yeah, 7-4, 8-8. Yeah.
So I think with Washington, you're gonna see they're gonna play really well because
Yeah.
Alex Smith is back, and then I think it's gonna tail off in the last 6 games or
I got
so.
you. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. Like it's just gonna.
Because
yeah.
the hype is going
The
to be there.
high's gonna be-
Alex
yeah.
Smith is back after 2 years,
Yeah.
and he worked his ass off to
Yeah.
get back on the field.
Yep. The hype is gonna be there.
Yeah.
They're gonna be high, and then it's just gonna wear down.
Yeah.
A couple weeks. Yep. I see what you're saying. So.
But the Eagles is
And we know what's wrong.
foundation.
We know what's wrong with the Giants. Like
They've lost everybody.
yeah, they've got a lot of injuries.
They don't
new
have a whole lot
coaches,
left. They don't
new
have a whole lot of
offensive
weapons
line.
left
Yeah.
other than Slade.
And with Barkley being gone, which I mean, it does make Carolina look better because Christian McCaffrey's gone, and they said, but again, different system. They
Yeah.
were already built, so. So
I
I mean,
mean,
but
I
the
think
Eagles,
they-
I don't know what's going wrong with them. Like,
It's sir. I mean,
if you know what's wrong with them, let us know in the comments.
I don't know because Carson Wentz plays decent
Yep.
up until the playoffs.
Yep.
So I don't.
Well, he's injured.
But I mean, I don't think I haven't really watched one of their games this season.
I have.
I mean, I may have watched one or two.
Yeah, they're just.
But I've been
Yeah.
at tournaments and
Tournaments
stuff.
and
So I don't. I focus on
They seem like they have the easiest way to turn it around. They just have to have stuff click.
yeah.
All right, so who do you pick?
But I'm still going with the Giants.
You got to go with the Giants. Okay.
If the Giants win this week in Week 6,
Okay.
I'm sticking with the Giants throughout the season.
Okay.
If they lose in Week 6, I'm gonna have to rethink my
So this is the issue.
team.
Okay, so I can't go with the Cowboys because that's the easy pick. We've already discussed that the Eagles, and I don't like the Cowboys. You know why I don't? Because I hate their fans.
Yeah.
We already discussed that the Eagles should be turn their stuff around. And you're going with the Giants. So I'm gonna go out on a limb,
Oh, tell me it's true, because I'm gonna hold this shit over your head.
and I'm gonna go with that man that has just worked his way back from an injury.
What?
And I'm gonna go with the Washington football team to turn themselves around and win this.
You going with Alex Smith?
Going with Alex
You
Smith.
ride? You gonna be ride or die with Alex Smith?
No, I'm not riding or die with Alex Smith. This is the problem. This is the problem. Alex Smith is a very, very good quarterback. I just did not like him on the Chiefs.
So what would make you not? What would make you change your mind? Let's say 2-3 weeks down the road.
If Alex Smith was not with the if Alex Smith was not with if he gets benched, or if the Eagles or the Cowboys just go on a tear, like because realistically, even if they don't win 8 games to go 9-7, even if they go 7-9, they could still win this division.
Right.
I know this, but it all depends on who goes on a tear. Like you, because the team you picked is 0-5. If they lose this game, it's almost impossible.
Yeah.
For that to happen.
It'd be next to impossible for them to.
But if you did stay on it, and they did do it, you could get all the gratitude saying you told you so. But that's what adaptability is for. So I'm going with Alex Smith in Washington. And again, I realistically think the Eagles should win it.
I like your pick.
Yeah.
For Washington.
I think the Eagles should win it. But I'm going with Washington because I think that's a good pick with Alex Smith. And last time he played with the football team.
It's because like you've always said, Alex Smith will win you games.
Yeah.
He'll just never bring you home to Lombardi.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback. I just hated him as a Chief because he halftime leads, all that stuff. Great, yeah. We'll talk about that another time. And damn it. All right, we're out. Take us home.
Put me in, coach.
Peace.